Hey there, I'm Jim Kim and I'm a real estate agent. And one of the things that I do as a real estate agent is I help landlords and property managers to get their apartments rented to good tenants faster. And how I do this, I actually have a five-step process that I do of value that I provide to apartment buildings that need to get fully occupied. If there are any vacancies, I help fill those vacancies with good renters. And here are the 5 things that I do to do that. So first, I list the apartment in the multiple listing service, or the MLS. In my area, it's the Capital District MLS, and that basically exposes that apartment listing to 3,000 agents in the Capital District who knows how many of those agents, of those 3,000, are working with clients who need an apartment for whatever type of reason. Situations might change as far as maybe they're working with a client on a house sale, but that house sale might fall through and someone might need an apartment to live in, at least for the short term or possibly for a long term. Where do they want to look for apartments? Well, in the exact same system that they're using to see what houses are for sale when they work with their clients. So getting your listing in the MLS is just one of the things that I will do for your apartment. Another value that I provide to landlords and property owners for their apartments, hiring me as your outside leasing agent, is I market your property on websites like Craigslist, Zillow Rentals, Postlets, as well as my own website, which is jimkim.realtor, as well as my own social media. And I also have a weekly e-zine, The Focused Vision, where I will market the property as well. So that's just how I will help spread the word about the property, get your listing exposed to thousands of tenants looking for apartments, and that will just increase your chances of getting a good tenant who will pay the rent on time, be a good tenant, get along with other people if it's complex, and I will help you find those types of tenants with my services. The third thing that I do for landlords and property managers when they hire me as their outside leasing agent is I do all the showings. So as long as I have access to the apartment unit, a lockbox key or however I can enter the unit, I'll do all the showings. And the good news is, if you're the owner or the property manager, you don't even have to be there. I will take care of the showing, and then I will follow up with you and provide you feedback and possibly the application and deposit. That brings me to my next point. Another value that I provide to landlords and property managers is I have all the paperwork filled out by the prospective tenant. I also do things like the background and credit check, and then I package that all together and then present that to, say, for example, to the landlord, the person making the decision, the final decision on who gets to rent that apartment. I do all that work, and I present that to you, and I await the decision, and then I will share that decision back with the prospective tenant. That's just the service that I'll provide as the outside leasing agent. And lastly, the fifth thing that I do for landlords and property managers and people who run apartments when they use me as their outside leasing agent is if you go with my tenant, then my fee is just 1 month's rent. However, if you find a tenant that on your own, maybe you had your own leasing agent find that tenant, or you found them through other means, and I didn't bring them in, then I get paid nothing. But I did all that work and saved you a lot of time and hopefully saved you some money in getting your apartment filled. So those are the five things that I do for landlords in the area when they hire me as their outside leasing agent. If you have any questions about that or about real estate in general, please visit my website at www.jimkim.realtor. Thanks. See you next time.